All right, we are recording and we are up and running. And I don't see my little box to let people in if I need to. I don't know where that went. Well, we'll wing it. All right. So today I'm just going to touch on parties and really focusing on how important parties are and how easy they can be if you have a system. And I have done this system. Probably, I did post my party, which is similar to this, and now I've jumped over to Vizzlie because I find it a little easier to use. So I'm just gonna try to show you the basics, and if I could just get this to cooperate, there we go. All right, I think I've got it out of the way. I don't think anybody's in their waiting room, and if they are, I'm sorry. Okay, so here's the basic group on Facebook. I just went and created a group. We're gonna call it Janice's extra group. Set it to private, invisible, and create. So that's step one when we're doing a party. So this is how you're creating a group for your party. With Vizzlie, what you want to do is go down to settings. And when we go to settings, we're gonna scroll down to apps. And what we're going to do is add Vizzlie. So you have to do this in each group that you set up. So when you're doing a party for someone else, you're going to set up a group for them. You have to add Vizzlie into the group. So I do it right away. And then my other trick that I've done is I started a Janice Hayes VIP Nails page, because when everything was getting swapped to sales post, I just have a page, and my page is as generic as it comes. It just is my face, my nails, how to order them, and that's all I have on that. I don't really use that page other than to link the group to the page and not have everything be flagged as sales page. I don't know what this is. Wait, okay. So linked pages, I go and I link my Janice Hayes VIP nails, and that's linked. I have found that with Post My Party and Vizzlie, I think it works without a page. You can still do it without a page, but I have found that it works where nothing gets flagged this way. So everything loads, everything goes. So then I'm going to jump to Vizzlie. And once you've updated your page and you've got your group set up, you should be able to come over here. Oops, I don't want to go to templates. I want to go to groups. Now you're going to see that I have a lot of groups. I'm tracking a lot of groups because I do parties quite a bit. So you can do them at your own pace, but just know this is how you get down and get dirty. Okay, so here is Janice's extra group. So I'm going to hit track group. This is in Vizzlie itself. So once you've set up Vizzlie, you just put your information in, and then most of this won't be here. So my tracked group is here, and we name that one the extra group. So I'm going to open this group, and what we have is I'm going to connect a page. That's my business group. You don't have to do this step. I just have found this step to be where nothing gets flagged for sales. So I find that to be really beneficial because I don't like my posts not to go through, especially when I have them in an order. So I connect my group to the business, and then we have our basic overview of my group. So when you go to the group and you have added Vizzlie in, so it says here you added a third party Vizzlie, you added I've linked my group, so it has that. I delete this post just because I don't really want people going to that, just because I don't really do anything in it. So I just delete that post, but it's still linked. I'm still posting from it, is what it is. But I'll show you later how I get people over to my group and not there. So the first thing I'm going to show you is just how quick and how easy this is. So I have a template that I've set up for Team VIP. So I've got group setup. So this is just my group setup template, which I'm going to share with you guys. And I'm going to load that template. And when you load a template, you'll see down here the things are missing. So my link is missing. So I have already saved the link that I want to use in this nail bar, and saving that. I'm gonna do the party for Saturday since I do my post 3 days ahead. So I'm going to show you how you can set up days and how it'll kind of rush it through if you need it to. So I'm going to do Saturday, and then I'm going to do the host as being me. So now any post that I have, so I have just the group set up, and all these I'll show you when we get there. But I just want you to know, like when you set these up, you can, and I've already added it in most of them, you will see that, I picked the one that doesn't have it, of course. Seems fitting, doesn't it? Okay, so edit. Okay, and I picked the same one over again, didn't I? Okay, no, so here's how link is in there. So just doing those and having link in each post, when you do that, all these text replacements are replaced in every post. So you only have to enter your nail bar link one time, you only have to enter the time one time, and you only have to enter your host one time. And any post that has those names or links in it is going to post it. So it's done one time. And when you'll see when I go to add more of the template, this is just my group setup that I set this up for the host to get in there first. It's already added. So when I add the party after, it's already going to be there. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to turn these posts on. So when you're doing posting is turned off, you have to click this. And as you'll see, my times, which I do early, I set the times early so that I'm already past this, because this is just me loading everything into the group. So I'm going to confirm that I want all 5 posts to post immediately. So they will go immediately. So it'll kind of light up as they go. So they're already posting in this group. So if I can't get over there because I have my screen up there. There we go. I will just refresh this, and there should be at least one group or one post already up, or it's about to. Or I'm going really fast and it can't keep up with me. Is it past? Yeah, it is past that. So there's already posting. So it goes immediately. So there's 3 of the 5 already going. So I already have this. So once I do the group setup, this is when I'm inviting the host in, have her look around, make sure she likes everything, sees where everything's at, and understands everything that's going on it, and then encourage her when to post, when I'm going to want her to post. So, whoa, I don't know what that noise was. I have no idea what that was. Did you hear that? I don't know what that was. Like a bicycle ring. I don't know. All right. So maybe that's telling me all my posts are there. I don't know. Okay. So then once that's done, that's when you can invite your host, get your party going. And then what I'll do is use one of my other templates, which again, I'm sharing with you guys after this, will be the team VIP copy. And so I'm going to set the start time for Saturday at, I'm going to say 2 o'clock. And then we're going to load this template. So you'll see in this template that I usually, oh, I have the wrong date on that, I think. Or what you can do is delete all of that, delete multiple text. And this is where it's really helpful. Like you can delete everything at once. So I'm going to go through and delete everything. Select all except those 5. So again, you mess up, not a big deal. I can delete everything off of there. So I don't know why I did that. All right, so use a template. Go to this template. I have a lot of templates because I do them for different times and different things. So team VIP copy. All right, so it helps do a date ahead of the date that you just hit. So Saturday is tomorrow. So I'm going to leave that and we're going to load template. So now you'll see that I have I do these templates where they're 2 to 3 days ahead of time. So they will go back and post unless I go and mark to delay or delete it or delay it. So you can kind of do things like that. So if you have someone that wants to rush and get a party going, you can hurry your post. If you have someone that wants to like do one in 3 weeks, you can set it up to go in 3 weeks and do something like that. So you can always delay and hurry these posts. But it's very helpful just to have a template to give you an idea. So the template I'm going to show you guys, and then what you would do is just turn this post on and it will post everything in the timeline that you want it. So I'm going to show you the template that I'm sharing with you guys on Facebook. And so the team VIP posting. So here it is laid out. And this is where I'm going to share this with you guys, but you're not going to want my face in them. So you've got to edit it. So when you edit it, I'm going to have a welcome post and you put your words there, how you want to welcome people in. And then what you're going to do, let me edit, is you'll see images down here. You can upload as many images as you want. You can put them in folders, like I have foundation, I have images, I have nail fees, I have all of that in these folders, and you can upload them as much as you want. So you can just like I put in here the Valentine's, Galentine's kind of day stuff. So you can kind of see how it's all laid out. So I typically like to do my parties on a Tuesday because I'm usually home. So that means I need the group up on Friday. Yeah, I need the group up on Friday and have the first post going out Friday night. So this is my first post going out Friday night. So usually I'll set up the group Thursday, get the host in there. She can start inviting people. Friday, I start getting interactive. Saturday, I have these posts. Sunday, I have these posts. Okay, I lied. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's how I do it. Sorry, my brain doesn't work. But so I have mine, so it's going on Tuesdays. So that's where you can really play with the times, depending on whatever day works for you. I just like to give people a good 2 to 3 days to get into the party and get those early bird specials, because I find people buy more before the party ever starts than anything to do with the party. The party is just something to give some freebies away, educate them a little more on their nails and what it is. But I make the lead up to the party the big to do. So the early bird specials where I get most of my sales, and then we'll do the games. And then usually I'll do a day, 2 days, 3 days, and a final post after. So this template I'm going to share with all of you guys so you can really go in, tweak them. Don't make them all the same. Find out what works for you. Some of these posts I delete, some of them I keep. It kind of flows with how it's going, but I do a 30-minute party just because who's going to sit at the computer for an hour these days and do interactive stuff. So I just do 30 minutes. It's a post every 2 seconds or 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Ooh, that would be a lot. But you can see it's like 5-minute warning. And then this is this party going at 6, 6:02, 6:04, 6:06. You can play with all those times. If you want to do different times, you can do that. If you want to do a different time zone, you can schedule it to do that. This has so many possibilities. And once you hit that button at the top to get it going, it is off and running. So all you have to do is during the party, be in there engaging with the people and answering questions. You don't have to worry if your posts are going to show up, if your scheduler is working. You can also use this as a scheduling feature for your own group if you want to do that. So if you wanted to link your own group and just schedule posts out on here, if you find this easier to use than the actual scheduler in Facebook, you can do that. You can have a whole month's worth of content and have it already scheduled in there and just going when it wants to go, because it's really a handy tool. I just find this really easy to do parties, and I can do 3-4 parties in a night if this is running. I'm obviously back to crazy town of dog shows, so I'm not doing as many parties, but the ones I'm doing, this has been a lifesaver because I don't have to stay on top of doing every scheduling. I don't have to like sit there and do all these posts. I know it's running, it's going, and I find this to be super, super helpful for me to get things running. For me, automation has been my best friend because the more I can automate, the more I can stay engaged. And I think staying engaged in your party is definitely what is going to keep people coming back. If you can answer their questions in real time, they're going to be more inclined to like buy. If they have a question and you answer it right away, where before, if I was trying to post and schedule it as fast as the party was going, nothing was making sense and I couldn't get that all to go the way I wanted it to go. They also have email templates. So this would be a great way to set up emails as a follow-up system. So I have a separate email follow-up system, but if you wanted to dive into like an email campaign kind of thing or email templates where it's their first order and you set up a template of 3 emails going out after to like, 2 weeks after, 2 days after they order for the first time, 2 weeks after they order, and then 2 months after you can do all of that in an email campaign on here. It's just a really helpful thing. I have not dived into those email campaigns because I have something on a different system, but just know that that is all possible on Vizzlie. So it's definitely a really helpful group, but I just find this to be really time saving. As once you get a template like the one I'll share with you guys, all you have to do when you want to do a template. So like if I'm gonna do, so say we did sorry, right here my dog's barking. But say you do the team VIP copy, and this is all the Valentine's Day. You just come up here and duplicate, and you can copy that and make it St. Patty's Day. Duplicate that template. And then you just, when the other people in the graphics group comes out, you can go ahead and here in engagement post, you can have the same words, same kind of things, and just change that graphic. And then you have a St. Patty's Day party. Like it's already done. You just have to go through and which ones you did based around Valentine's Day, you're going to go and switch it up towards St. Patty's Day. So just know that all of that is really simple. It's a very easy way to change it up without having to reinvent the wheel. You've already got your template. If you don't want to do 30 minutes in that many posts, take out like 4 posts that you don't like and make it not so busy. Or you want to start, with the more informational stuff first. Like I like to start with the, when I do my group setup, I have an invite to the sneak peek group already in it. So when you see this group setup, you're going to see, let's see, I think it's this one. Yeah, and this one, and the basics. So what is Color Street? And I say, you want to know more about the business side? Check out our sneak peek. And I have it going straight to our sneak peek group. So those are the things that you can just have always in there and ready to run. And so you don't have to remember. There's one about linking your group, your actual VIP group. So you automatically have people jumping over to your group. Let me see. So make sure you look in this template that I'm sending you because it's in there. Well, my computer says it's gonna die. Let me grab my charger. You have any questions for me yet?
Is this the free version?
Nice. My dogs are gonna bark at your dogs, so I'm not sure if this one has a free version, but I think it does.
Well, it says create a free account.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Yeah, because I think it might. I'm just not, I know I pay for it because for me, it's worth having everything available to me. I think it's $9.99 a month or something like that. So I just the reward of the parties definitely outweighs that for me. So, but there is a free version and I want to say you can do the groups still on that and do the templates like that. It just might have a limit on how many you can do. Not sure on that. But okay, what was I saying? Oh, when I was linking my group, you don't always have to have a photo in there. You can do, I keep wanting to go to that one. I don't know why. And I might have you guys test the, because I have a team button down here. I'm going to show you too. So in here, one of these posts, link your group. So this post comes out and it is a link. So instead of a photo, it's a link straight to my group. So I give them extra giveaways, like earn extra tickets into the
drawing.
Yeah, the big one at the end if they join my group. So that's how you automatically get people from party over into your group. It's a great way to do it. So things like that are already in here. I have the join posts. You want to make sure in every party you have those posts. You have how they enroll. So make sure you put your enrollment link in here. But all of that. But there's also a team. So I might have you guys test this out because I haven't played around with this one too much yet. Where I think this is the code, team VIPs. And I think it'll bring you to this and where I have those Facebook templates as well. So it should be in there. And then you can just click on the copy and then you can make your own copy. So you can copy to personal, duplicate, you can do all the same things. So I think that is probably the code.
What was the code again?
Team VIPs. So with an S on the end. Yeah.
Okay.
If that takes you there when it does it, because I might have you test that out for me before I post it and share it. Because if that works, then it's not as confusing and I don't have to do two codes for the other one. I think both templates would be on this one with that code. So I think that would work perfect. And then what I could do is create an email template. Oh, that's good. That's something good. So for like follow-ups where the team could all jump in on that just to have some follow-up stuff and some shared images. Okay, that's something I'm going to dive into a little bit more. But all right, do you have any questions on this? Like, I know it seems overwhelming, but once you get it, it's easy.
Yeah, it's a little overwhelming. I'm gonna have to play on it on my home computer because I'm at work right now on the phone.
Yeah, yeah. What I do is what I did the first time and like what I did for this is I just do a fake group for myself to see how everything goes over there. So
it looks like you can have you can try it for free for a month.
Oh, perfect. Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be
group.
That'll be good to try it out.
One group, one party, one email. Yeah, that would be good. Because then you can kind of play in your own group and see how everything runs and see how it automatically goes over there. And it's just the easy way of having a template that needs to be, I just think sharing templates. I didn't have a template when we started and we tried to come up with ways to do it and how to post. And it was very confusing to me. And then once I saw how like that Monica mock party, once I got to see how it was laid out, it helped me a lot. But then with the template already done, you can see the layout, you can see how everything flows, where you want to fix it, where you want to like tweak it to yourself, but it's already there. So you can kind of see what a week party looks like in what I do for a week. Because I feel like within a week, somebody's going to get in there and order before and all that stuff. We all have flops, so don't panic if there's a flop, but I just think I want to start getting back to the basics of parties. And it doesn't, if you can do in-home, awesome, do in a home, because people obviously buy more when they see them. Like when they actually see how they work, they're awesome. But if you're still gonna try to do, like I try to do a party a week still, because that's how, I mean, when I was at home, not doing as much as I'm doing now, I was doing, 10, 12 parties a month. At home, being home more and having, time on my hands, that was doable. But now that I have this, I can do more. And I know people say it's hard to get parties, but the fact is just asking people and just going back and just saying, this is what you're going to get out of it if you do these. Like, I think a lot of people are like, do you want to do a party? And they don't know what it means. So explaining, this is the benefits for you. You get free nails. You get these exclusive shades. You get all these things if you do it. And I think we all know what a party is, but I don't think we tell our customers what they are. So we'll either throw that post up and expect them to know what it is, but people don't necessarily know what it is, and it's scary to them. But then it's like half of them are in your group because of a party. So just know that just a little explanation goes a long way. And just, I just tell them, the more they're involved, the better it goes. Play in the post, do all the things that they do in my regular VIP group. And that is where their engagement comes from. But I think really just talking it through and just sharing with people what a party is very important. And don't try to talk to new people until you've talked to all the people already on your friends list. Like, I think a lot of people worry about getting new people too much instead of working with people they're already friends with and reaching out to people that you really think would like them, but don't know what they are or haven't tried them, or you say happy birthday to them and then they're like, hey, can I send you a little birthday surprise, and get their address and send them a little, like some twosies. So doing things like that, where it's not all the pressure and all the in your face kind of thing, because I don't like to be too salesy about it. I want people to just fall in love with them like I did. So your excitement rubs off on them. If you have fun with them, if you're selling them, wear them. Don't ever not have them on. I feel like that's like 101, but I do see a lot of people that sell them that don't wear them. I've been busy. I didn't have time to wear them. Like, just wear them. That's the easiest way to sell them. They're big, they're flashy. I mean, my orange is standing out. So that kind of stuff is really good. And then the following up is huge. So when you have a party, follow up within that week. If you follow up within that week, you're going to see I've started to do sending them messages and friend requesting them as they join. So once they join, I'm getting a relationship built with them right away, because I'm just like, hey, thanks for joining Carol's party. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm happy to answer them. But play along, and we'll have some giveaways during the party. Like, just a simple, no pressure, no must buys, just play along, and keeping it conversational and not pressure definitely seems to work a little bit more. So I hope that works. I don't know. Do you have any more questions for me?
Not
think of
right
them later.
now. Yeah,
No?
later.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So I'm going to post this. And then I think I'm going to try that team VIP. I think that would be the easiest way to share that. So I'm going to have that team VIPs on the team code and see if that will take you guys to that. But I think this is a start to have a template and have the basics. So if you're new, you can still do a party. If you want to revamp yours, this is a great way to revamp it and just add in what you like. But I think that's it. I think we'll keep it short and sweet. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me, ladies. I know it was a weird hour, so thank you.
It was a slow day at work. Thanks so much.
Nice. All right. Thank you, ladies. All right. Bye.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
All right. Oh.